What's going on, everyone? We're going to do some live technical analysis on Tesla stock. Now, I am currently in a position to the short side. Just full disclaimer, make sure you guys do your own technical analysis. Don't take my word for it. I'm just here trying to provide value with technical levels that I'm personally looking at for my trades. So with that being said, my name is D. Anthony. I've got over 2,000 videos here on YouTube. Probably the most extensive YouTube channel that relates to particular individual stocks and their supply and demand zones. Okay, so what we're looking at here, Tesla currently trading at 159.60s, 159.80s. What I'm looking at here, and the reason why I kind of got into this trade, if you kind of see what Tesla did right off the bell, that initial spike, right? So that first hour candle, this is Thinkorswim, so my hour candles, my opening range is going to include 30 minutes of pre-market data. My opening range candle, which is that first hour candle Pacific Standard Time, is going to start at 6 a.m. It's going to close at 7. So what I'm always looking for is what did we do at 7 a.m., right? That 10 a.m. Eastern Standard candle. What did we put in a high? Where did we put in a low? How much room is up above us, until that next supply zone? How much room and support is down below us? So what I was looking at here, if we kind of look at this first hour candle, we can see the high was put in at around 165.44. If we kind of go back 1-2 days here, we can see that pretty much cleared out the last 2 days worth of price action. I would not have been opposed of going along over 165.50. And in fact, I think I put that in the Discord this morning, that if we were able to kind of confirm that 165.50s area, we've got room up into 167.50. So which is about a $2 move, more than enough room to kind of make some money on a short-term day trade. What I then started looking at here when we did not take out the highs was the initial pullback. So the initial pullback came into this 50 EMA here. Anything below the opening range lows, which is correlating with the 50 EMA, you can see here at 7 a.m. kind of came down right to this area and tested it, stopped here at the 50 EMA, and then it actually took 2 hours after the market was open, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we got that washout of pre-market, we got that washout of the opening range, and we came right down here to the 50-day moving average at 160. So you can see between 160 129, we put in that initial low at 159.75, almost $1.50, $2 move on the initial flush. So for all scalpers, make sure you're always taking profits into these demand zones here, holding a runner, using break even as your stop. Now, if you kind of follow along on the chart here, we did have 2 hours of consolidation. So check your 9 a.m. candle, check your 10 a.m. candle. Obviously, if you're Eastern Standard Time, you're going to be looking at the 11, 12 o'clock candles into that lunch hour. But if we kind of see where we are ending up after we come out of this lunch hour, we got rejected. We never really got back over the 10-day moving average, which is right here. We never really cleaned up any of this supply zone here. We never even got close to getting back into this channel, which is going to reattempt the opening range breakout. And you can kind of see now we're losing the day's lows here with a lot of room down. So this is the reason why I'm going to go ahead and hold this swing trade, is because our next demand zone is sitting at around 155. If we kind of scroll to the left here and we look at yesterday's lows is sitting at 158.77. We could very well, in fact, come down and at least attempt to test yesterday's lows on this Tesla play here. So that's exactly what I'm looking at. Again, as long as we don't take out the day's high, as long as we don't take out none of the previous day's highs, and we kind of stay below all of this supply here, I'm comfortable holding this. Again, I'm going in half size on this particular play. I am not, trading my full max 10 contracts like I normally do. I've only got 5 on the board. That's completely fine. Anytime I'm going to swing something overnight, I'm never going to put on full size. I'm always going to go half size on it, and I'm going to kind of just watch these hourly candles very, very closely. Now, some of you may be thinking, why use the hourly candles? There's only 6-hour candles in a day. Okay, so when I can get a big picture view, right? When I can look at 6 candles in a day and kind of, mark up these supply and demand zones, right? We got supply obviously to the top, demand obviously to the bottom. When I can kind of see plays like this, trades like this set up where there's a lot of room down, on an hour candle, I know that we've got a lot of room to push. Just like there's the same, you know, for a lot of room higher over 163.50, over that 165.50, you know, we've got a lot of room here. So I would definitely, you know, wait for this to break 163.50. Then I would let it close. I would wait for a following candle to take that out, and I would take profits into the high wick here, going back to last Friday as well as today's high. That's a $1.52 move there. Hold a runner to see if we test 167. That's exactly how I play it. Now, being that I'm already sitting in this play here currently, what I'm looking at is 1, 2, 3, 4 hours down here holding at this lower Bollinger Band. You can see each time we kind of came down into this area, and I'll pull up my drawing tool. Each time we tested this area, we bounced. We bounced, right? So we bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here. Now that we're finally starting to lose this area, you can see there's a lot of room down with no support, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that we need to make it all the way down, right? You know, we don't need to actually fill this whole gap. However, I want to be a part of this breakdown here, and I want to be selling for profits into this support. Okay, that's exactly how I'm going to play. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more technical analysis on other tickers, make sure to comment them down below. I can do a more in-depth view. I can get actual levels so you guys can kind of follow along on your charts, whether you're trading them, you know, paper trading them, watching them, learning, trying to study and get better. If you guys want to join the Discord where I'm trading live each and every single day, make sure to check all of the links down in the description box below. Again, this Tesla's probably going to pay out here. I would be my personal price target 155, 156, 157. Those are the areas I'm going to be looking to sell and take some profits. But again, I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.